Hi, I'm Papa Bugbear, and today I'll be showing you how to download an emulator-free version of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time called The Ship of Harkinian. Now, for those of you who don't know, Ship of Harkinian is an unofficial port of the Ocarina of Time, made by a team of dedicated fans called the Harbor Masters. This game will run from its own executable, and as an added bonus, has tons of settings, making it incredibly easy to customize the game the way you always thought it should have been. First, you're gonna need WinRAR or 7-zip, and second, you're gonna need to supply your own ROM for Ocarina of Time. This can be found from either a quick Google search or by searching the ROM subreddit. Now, let's get started. We'll be going to shipofharkinian.com, which you can find the link down below. On this page, we'll be clicking on Download on the GitHub. Here at the Harbor Masters GitHub, you'll be selecting the download for your operating system. And for me today, I'll be using Windows. Once you locate the files, extract with either 7-zip or WinRAR. Here with 7-zip, I use extract to Ship of Harkinian. Once this process is complete, I go into the folder to find the Ship of Harkinian executable. Here, we'll generate the OTR files. Just select yes. It may say it cannot locate your ROM. Don't worry. Click to search and just find where you stored that file. You will see the ROM download into Ship of Harkinian. Once the ROM is extracted, click No. And as you can see, we have a full working version of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. If you wish to experience the game in its original state, you can press F1 to set up your controller, and then you'd be good to go. But if not, there's a few more steps we can take to enhance the experience for ourselves. For those of you who want the graphics of the 3DS version, we'll be downloading the 3DS experience. Just follow the link to the banana mod down below. Scroll down until you see the download link. We will manually download the file. In addition, we'll also be downloading the 3DS character pack, which can also be found below and on the Game Banana page. Again, we'll scroll down and click Manual Download. After we download and locate our mods, we'll be extracting them with either 7-zip or WinRAR. After our files are extracted, you can go ahead and delete the zip files. We won't be needing them. Once we have our mods extracted, we just drag and drop them right into the mod folder. Finally, here we are for the enhancements. You can use F11 to make the game full screen, and F1 to open our enhancements menu. First thing first, if you want to see the mods that we downloaded, just go to Enhancements, Graphics, Mods, and use alternate assets. This gives that game a more modern and crisp look. Another graphical enhancement would be to disable the LOD. This lets a game load things from a further distance than they originally did. On top of that, you can increase the draw distance for actors so you don't see them just pop in randomly. There is a Kokiri draw distance, but the game has lore that the Kokiris actually aren't able to be seen from far away, so use this to your own discretion. Next, we can do our controller setup. Under Settings, go to Controller and Controller Mapping. The game may automatically detect your controller. If not, select a controller you are using. I will be using an Xbox One controller for this demonstration. Personally, I like to keep the attack button on the X button instead of the B, so I'll be changing that here. And for the C buttons, I like to keep them on the D-pad. For the right stick, just move it in the direction that is listed. This will allow us to use the game's free cam. Next, let's turn on free cam. Again, you go under Settings, Controller, but this time hit Additional Controller Options. Under Camera, you can enable free look. Personally, I like to turn off the invert for the free look and for the aiming. In addition, I prefer to use the right stick for aiming. It gives the game a more modern feel. Next, we can go to Game Enhancements. Under Gameplay, under Time Saver, it's nice to turn up the speed for the text and have a skip text option by using the attack button. It's also a good idea to increase the climb speed. I prefer at least up to 2. Also, Better Owl lets you keep the response button to the correct response so you don't accidentally have to hear the dialogue all over again. Equipment Toggle lets you remove items from the equip slot so you can go back to empty slots if you like. Under Reduced Clutter, we can disable Navi's annoying call. Additionally, if you like to skip portions of the game, you can go to Developer Tools and Save Editor. Here you can either flag a quest as already complete or add items to the game that you shouldn't have. Under Equipment, you'll be able to add things like different swords, shields, and tunics. While under Inventory, you'll be able to find items that you bind to the C buttons, such as slingshot, arrows, and bombs. For those of you who like to use a randomizer, it's easy to set up. Just click Randomizer and Randomizer Settings. Click Generate Randomizer. Now, it won't add the randomizer to this game, so what we'll have to do is go to the ship and reset the game so we can get to the main menu. Once here, we can go to File and select our randomizer game. You'll see the random tag has been added to this file. Now, let's see some of the changes we've added to the game. Here, you can see me using the free camera to look around. And here, you can see me finding an item that wasn't originally in this chest in the starting village. This is due to our randomizer working. I highly encourage you to go through these settings on your own and find what suits your needs. Explore fixes to the game. Add features from other versions, such as restoring Ganon's red blood. Use the bunny hood settings from Majora's Mask. And lastly, I just want to take a moment to thank everyone who watched this video. This was my first YouTube video, and it took way longer to make than I ever could have imagined. If you enjoyed this content, leave a comment or a like, and if you're interested, you can always check back here. I plan on uploading more content. Maybe next I'll do Ship to Harkinian, which is a port of Majora's Mask. I also plan on uploading a Let's Play of Ship of Harkinian, so if you're interested in that, make sure to check back here. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.